You don't have to put them back in the envelope. No, you do. Back. So you should bring back 7 cards. This has an hour and 24 minutes. Okay, well that works. Let's see. This is dumb. Yay! Okay, this is dumb as hell.
Good morning, Milwaukee. We are back. We're about 2 minutes away from roller derby. We got some awesome junior roller derby coming up. We have the Quads and Rollers Junior Derby from Davenport, Iowa, skating against the Minor Threat Junior Roller Derby Misfits out of Chesterfield, Missouri. I'm going to take you really quickly through the rosters for the Quads and Rollers. They're going to be on the left of the scoreboard. Number 02 is T-Rex Lex. Number 03 is Don't Care Bear. Number 101 is Goldilocks. Number 1124 is Petrick. Number 123, that's a Pink Nightmare. Number 126, Awesome Sauce. Number 14, Tinkerbell. Number 1806 is C3BO. Number 26 is Female. Number 3 is Kid No More. Number 325, Sasquatch. Number 354 is Ladies Man. Number 4 is Bulletproof. Number 5 is Disgracer. Number 630 is Jack Skatington. Number 800 is Slim. And number 82 is Little Mermaid. Heading on over to Minor Threat Junior Derby. They are going to be skating in gray. Number 00 is California Roll. Number 117 is Bubblegum Kenway. Number 137 is Lil KK. Number 173 is Radioactive. Number 18 is Darth Molliver. Number 19, Little Blue Savage. Number 21, the Eater of Worlds. Number 42 is Tent Girl. Number 5 is Powder Keg Meg. Rank number 536 is Sir Smarticus. Number 55 is Bloody Knuckles. Number 7 is Evil Eye. Number 75 is Little Psycho. Number 8 is Jetstar. Number 82 is Comet. Number 92 is Mad Hatter. Coach is number 2, Captain. Number 2, Bat Hit Crazy. Coach is number 2, Captain. Number 2, Bat Hit Crazy. Number 26 is going to be Iron Man today. Number 26 on the green team going to be skating as Iron Man. Teams are lining up right now for their gear checks. That's going to give us some time to shout out our officials and non-skating referees.
So our skating officials today can be Snap Zing, Eddie Lizard, Pac-Man, Richie Cranium, Mad Jet, The Fuzz, Phildo, and Corman Up. Our non-skating officials are going to be Shown Up, Keister Bunny, Becky the Butcher, Mac Romaniac, Primeval, Dr. Donna, A. Gru, Mortricia, Hot Fuzz, Lou Bird, and Haley Hydra.
Yeah, I'm going to put this card actually. Actually, do you want here, why don't you put this card in there? So then you just wait for, so then to like get it around a little bit. So you're waiting anyways. Do you guys think of this? Home Depot, are you always seeing stuff? Probably. More than likely. Like this. I was looking at that. Yeah, I'll try and tap this.
We are about to get underway. We got Quad City squaring up against the Minor Threat Misfits. Here we go. Jammers are Sir Smarticus for Minor Threat and Goldilocks for Quad City.
Yeah, Quad City, of course, from the great state of Iowa, but a lot of these skaters also skate in Illinois. So very excited to see both these teams take it out on the track. And Goldilocks is going to be your lead jammer for Quad City.
Great coaching out of turn number 3 by the Quad City coaches. Communicating to the jammer, you got your 4 points, call that jam off. First blood to Quad City, 4-0.
So Bobby, this is our first of a couple juniors games we're here to see this weekend. Very excited to see men's flat track, women's flat track, and of course the future of roller derby right here, right now.
We got an official timeout right now. give us a chance to tell you about All About Derby. They are skater owned and operated by Laura Lulu Bye Baby of the Bath City Roller Girls. $5 flat rate shipping for most online orders at allaboutderby.com or visit their brick and mortar location in Lapeer, Michigan. Referees always receive a 20% discount. Follow All About Derby on Facebook and Instagram.
I actually saw her waiting for a lift on the way here. We were both going, ooh, we're supposed to be there for first whistle at 8 a.m. Thankfully, mine got here first so I could get on the bike. But she will be up at her booth momentarily. She is a fantastic human being. Big fan of that Lulu baby.
All right, I don't see any adjustments to the clock or the scoreboard. Penalty box is empty. Who's out on that Metro PCS jammer line?
Well, jamming in green, looking all sorts of mean, picking up lead jammer for the second jam in a row for Quad City. That is Awesome Sauce. And number 137, that's Lil KK. So Awesome Sauce already in and out of the pack. Picking up that RollerCon Grand Slam, 5 points on the board. But check out KK, all that speed right now. She's out of the pack as well. Awesome Sauce being tossed in the infield by number 173. That's Radioactive, the pivot.
Yeah, nice blocking by Radioactive, forcing the call off and limiting the damage to one RollerCon Grand Slam. Scoring now 9-0 in favor of Quad City. Number 5 on the great team is Powder Keg Meg.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah. And number 354 on the green team is Ladies Man. Here we go.
And look at Meg. She is explosive, ready to go, trying to duck and jive, but out through lead jammer, going to Ladies Man.
3 leads in a row for Quad City.
So Powder Keg Meg getting brought back to the back by that glob of green on the track. Both Ladies Man and Meg out of the pack, but Ladies Man picking up a RollerCon Grand Slam. 5 more points for Quad City.
Speaking of RollerCon Grand Slams, there is no derby event like it. 8 full-time tracks, every sponsor, over 100 coaches, seminars, workshops, social events, a 24-hour pool, and the year's biggest parties with thousands of your new best friends. It's Roller Derby Island in Las Vegas every summer. RollerCon 2018 is July 25th to 29th. Find them at rollercon.com.
I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there?
I wish I could.
Oh, Bobby Narco, you just broke my heart. Let's go back to the action on the track. Female jamming for Quad City, and so Smarticus for Minor Threat.
I'm using up all my vacation the week before for the Junior Roller Derby World Cup and Championship. And first lead jam of the game for Minor Threat. That is Smarticus grabbing lead jam.
So that's going to be the first lead jam in the favor of Minor Threat. Calling it before the threat of scoring.
Nice blocking at the back of the pack. Were they able to limit Quad City from scoring? We're going to see. Referees conferring on the backstretch as to whether or not any points were picked up. But 4 points for Minor Threat. 2 points were picked up by Quad City on that last set of passes. So Quad City has scored in every jam. Heading out to that Metro PCS jammer line right now, number 101 is Goldie Knox. And number 137 is Lil KK. Lil KK forced to the outside, but a penalty picked up. First penalty of the game to T-Rex, second penalty of the game to T-Rex Lex. Lil KK picks up lead jammer and calls off the jam as her opposing jammer was coming right around her.
Yeah, Goldie Knox, very fast, very stealth. Great job protecting her points by Lil KK, but that is going to be our first scoreless jam of the day. And in the penalty box, the Rydell penalty box, we have 2 Orphan Brigade skaters.
On the line right now, we have Awesome Sauce.
My teammates on the Red Hots.
Going up against Powder Keg Meg, Awesome Sauce and Powder Keg Meg. Green down 2 blockers, Gray at full strength. Gray picks up lead jammer.
So Meg is your lead jammer, as Bobby Narco said. That's a third jam in a row for Minor Threat. They are becoming a major threat, but Awesome Sauce with a great jump of the apex right there, getting through, picking up 4 more points. Smart call off of the jam by Powder Keg Meg with the fantastic rainbow accoutrements and glittery eye makeup.
Yes, well accessorized. So the first 3 jams, Quad City picked up lead jammer. The second 3 jams, Minor Threat picked up lead jammer. Major difference being that Quad City was able to score on 2/3 of Minor Threat lead jams, whereas Quad City held Minor Threat scoreless when they had lead jam. Who's out on that Metro PCS jammer line? Number 354 is Ladies Man, and number 536 is Sir Smarticus. Smarticus picks up lead jam, so that's 4 lead jams in a row. Multiplayer block coming in on the outside. That's number 0 California roll to the Rydell penalty box on the multiplayer. Illegal position is the call now on the Quad City pivot.
Yeah, so she's going to be going in the Rydell penalty box as both of her teammates exit that Rydell penalty box before the jam ends. 1 point being awarded to Quad City, but 4 more points on the board for Minor Threat. Here's the dorky nerd in me. It's early, but even I can see there's a palindrome on the scoreboard, 21-12.
Amen, a numerical palindrome.
And not just a palindrome, but the greatest palindrome of all time, because thank you, Rush. All right, yeah.
That's what you know, guess what you have to do.
All the adults here probably got that joke and said, oh, wow. All the kids said, what? We're not in a rush. We want to play with Roller Boogie all day. And Powder Keg, little KK jamming again in gray from Minor Threat. Out of the pack now. Iron Man with a track cut. Oh, no, Iron Man. Shaking his head on the way to the Rydell penalty box.
Direction of play coming in on turn number 2. Nobody leaving quite yet. There we go. We got a gray skater leaving on the direction of play. In addition to a palindrome, it's aces and deuces on the board. Pair of aces, pair of deuces. Nice block at the top of the pack. Little KK's going to have to re-engage.
Still no lead jammer declared with just under a minute left to play in this jam. Iron Man is out of the pack and on a scoring pass. Caught to the outside by number 14 in green. That was Tinkerbell taking little KK all the way to the outside. Up the inside goes Iron Man with that Rollercon Grand Slam. 5 more points on the board for Quad City. Jack Skatington, the pivot, just stuck all over little KK. 5 more points, that's another Rollercon Grand Slam, Bobby.
Increases that lead.
Smart track awareness by Iron Man. He goes back and recycles himself back to evade any penalties. As the jam expires at its natural conclusion, 1 more point for Iron Man and Quad City.
Minor Threat asks for a timeout and receives it. That is the first double-digit jam of the game. I'd like to give a shout out to ATI Physical Therapy. When injury strikes, you have a choice. Choose ATI Physical Therapy, the official sports medicine provider for your Brew City Bruisers.
Up next on this track at 10 a.m. it's going to be the Orangeville Misfit Militia. They are going to be taking on the Kalamazoo Dirty Down Kill Stars. And of course, on track 2, we have the legendary Tucson Saddle Tramps taking on the amazing Team United Roller Derby, also from Iowa.
All right, the team timeout is over. Score reading 32-12 in favor of Quad City. 21 minutes and 10 seconds left to play. Who's out there on that Metro PCS jammer line?
The one, the only, the rainbow of roller derby, Powder Keg Medic, is doing the dance against Goldie Knox. And Goldie Knox gets out of the pack with a quickness. You know, I'm very fortunate. Goldie Knox, right there, lead jammer, one of my Chicago Red Hots teammates.
Sweet. Got a low block penalty called on the Quad City pivot. Quad City picking up a Huracan Grand Slam.
Yeah, Goldie Knox skates it also any rule set that he can, every rule set that he can. He's going to create rule sets just to skate because he loves to skate so much. So he picked up 4 more points for Quad City, 12 on the board for Minor Threat, 41 for the Orphan Brigade.
So in 2 jams, Quad City's put 20 points on the board. Not too long ago, it was 21-12, just 2 jams ago.
So on that Metro PCS jam line, we see Awesome Sauce taking on Sir Smarticus.
And Sir Smarticus picks up lead jammer for Minor Threat. He's fairly even on lead jammer calls.
Yeah, Smarticus has actually picked up lead jammer sets each and every time except for the very first jam. It's going to be a great time to capitalize as the jammer Awesome Sauce for the Orphan Brigade is going to the Rydell penalty box for a track cut.
Got a gray skater leading. Didn't see the call. Nice hit at the top of the pack by the Quad City pivot.
Awesome Sauce did return to the track. Great call of the jam by Sir Smarticus.
Another 4 points picked up on that pass. Total of 9. Makes the score 41-21. Rydell penalty box is empty. No, Rydell penalty box has 1 skater in it from Minor Threat. Ladies man picks up the lead jammer for Quad City. Rococo jamming for Minor Threat.
The Rydell penalty box is now sitting vacant. Both teams at full staff on the track. Ladies man careening through a wall of gray. That's a Rollercon Grand Slam right there. High five in the sky.
Low block called on the jammer.
Yeah, he was trying to call it, but right before he called the jam, or he attempted to call the jam rather, he got called out by the Fuzz for a low block.
So this will go the full 2 minutes. Chloroform Cupcake, is this our first 2-minute jam of the game? It is indeed. We have the wonderful Chloroform Cupcake track and stats for us. Actually, the second 2-minute jam of the game.
Yeah, there was a jam earlier that it had gone to its natural conclusion because neither jammer was able to get lead jammer status. It wasn't due to penalties or any such thing. It was just one of those, the defense on both these teams was so tight, neither jammer could get through. But you know who just got through? That's Lil KK, and she's got a hey Rollercon Grand Slam.
Quad City losing a block of the Rydell penalty box on a direction of play.
Ladies man with beautiful maneuvering around the outside, scooping just past that wall of D in lane 4, picking up 4 more points for Quad City.
Nice positional blocking by number 21 on the gray team. That's Eater of Worlds.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ladies Man, he's going back to the penalty box. We're going to wait and see what the call is on that, but in the meanwhile, he will be in the Rydell penalty box.
The illegal position is what was being signaled.
Thank you for the clarification, my friend. So that's another 5 points, yet another RollerCon Grand Slam for Minor Threat. Very high scoring jam for both teams in the double digits. 10 on the board for Minor Threat, 16 for Quad City on that last jam. So we're going to have a team timeout, charge to the bench of the Neon Green Orphan Brigade.
Midwest BrewHaHa is brought to you in part by the acclaimed Rydell Solaris. Solaris, the performance you demand, the comfort you've been missing. Kicking at Rydell skates.
Someone's spilling up here.
All right, so of course we are in a team timeout, so at this time we want to say thank you so much to all the fantastic sponsors that are helping us to bring you this phenomenal roller derby action this bright and early Saturday morning. So we want to say a special love to BB's. It's Build a Breakfast or Build a Burger. So after this game, if you need to get a bite, it's super close to the venue. There is something for everyone at BB's. You dream it, they're going to build it for you. Get 10% off your meal all day long when you show your BrewHaHa badge or ticket stub. There, of course, are happy hour specials from 3 to 6 p.m. Happy hour is not really a thing we do in Chicago, so for me, that's the happiest of hours when we get happy hour. They feature buy one, get one free appetizers, rail drinks, and call drinks. Build a Breakfast, Build a Burger is located 2 blocks south of the arena at 633 West Wisconsin Avenue.
Yeah, easy walk from here, less than 5 minutes away, and wonderful options that you can put on your breakfast or on your burger. This team timeout has morphed into official timeout. The head referee called the coaches over, so we had some words with coaches from both teams. Score showing 57-31 right now. 16 minutes and 11 seconds left to play in the period. Going to be an all-about derby power jam for Minor Threat Roller Derby. Powder Keg Meg trying to take advantage of that. Ladies man chilling in the penalty box for Quad City. Powder Keg Meg picks up lead jam for Minor Threat.
Yeah, the Wall of Green did a great job trying to slow her down, but there is no stopping the explosive power of Powder Keg Meg as she just displays right there. Beautiful, a little hop, skip, and an apex jump. RollerCon Grand Slam, 5 more points for Minor Threat.
Minor Threat uses a blocker on an illegal position call.
Powder Keg Mag around the outside. Another RollerCon Grand Slam. Ooh, ladies man is out and through the pack with one giant jump over all the grays. And Mag gets into the fray, forced in the infield by Jack Skatington as she calls the jam from one knee on the ground, but picks up 4 more points for a 14-point jam for Powder Keg Mag.
Minor Threat coming back into it. 14 points there makes it a 60-45 game, a true 4-3 margin. Making up nearly half of the deficit on that last jam. Just under 15 minutes left to go. We have Sir Smarticus for Minor Threat and Iron Man for Quad City. Plays through over the top. No pop makes him release it, and Minor Threat is able to pick up lead jam.
Yeah, that's going to be the second jam in a row for Sir Smarticus, picking up lead jam for Minor Threat. But Smarticus has gotten lead jam each and every time they've been out on the track, except for the very first jam. So we have a skater going to the Rydell penalty box as Smarticus picks up 5 huge points, making this a 10-point game with that RollerCon Grand Slam, Bobby.
It also makes it an all-about derby power jam because the skater that went to the penalty box is Iron Man. That was a direction of play penalty on Iron Man. A track cut sent in now. Oh, and it's on the Minor Threat jammer.
So this is going to be our third 2-minute jam of the game. Only 10 points separating these two teams.
And Iron Man almost a full minute to capitalize. Illegal entry is the call on play number 55, the pivot bloody knuckles for minor threat. Track cut called on Iron Man.
So it's going to be 2 trips to the penalty box in the same jam for Iron Man, both of which are track cuts. Great job by T-Rex Lex out on the track, blocking Sir Smarticus from jumping their way over the apex. Oh, but Smarticus spinning around, taking a tumble. Great recycling by the blocker in green.
Illegal position called on Kitten of War. Jam is called, 10 points picked up by minor threat. It is only a 5-point game. 60 points for Quad City, 55 for minor threat. Are you loving the junior roller derby you are seeing right now, Milwaukee?
My favorite part is watching the skaters coming back to the bench and just seeing the pure bliss on their face. It blows my mind how much joy I'm just seeing this early on a Saturday morning. You never see this many smiles this early on a Saturday morning. Fantastic. So Lil KK is your jammer, taking off from that Metro PCS jam line. And Iron Man also now out on the track. So Iron Man's going to grab lead jammer for the Orphans.
Got out of that Glidell penalty box and into the lead. Multiplayer being sent in. Who's leading on the multiplayer? That is the green pivot.
Were there any fouls yet that were weird? What game are you on right now?
Oh, a track cut is being assessed to Iron Man. That's going to be the 3rd track cut in a row. 2nd jam for Iron Man.
There's it's called the AVI, I think, or AV1. It's a weird file, but it has the videos on it.
Pack mixing it up here in the home stretch. That right out penalty box is now empty. We have 80 wheels ablazing. So the star was passed to Eater of Worlds, but never donned. The star was never put on the helmet cover. So 13 points picked up by Quad City. They're 73 to 55 in favor of Quad City. We have an official timeout. Cantina Milwaukee is ready to serve you up delicious bistro tacos and great margaritas and drinks, not to mention a whole lot of fun in a relaxed taco bar atmosphere. Show your BrewHaHa badge or ticket stub and receive a free queso fundido appetizer. Cantina Milwaukee is located 1 block east and 1 block north of the arena at 1110 North Old World 3rd Street.
So we'll try to get an update for you momentarily, folks. We want to say thank you so much to all of you for coming out so early to support this fantastic game between these two teams who, you know, I can't say it enough, and I'm sure I say it often, but this is the future of roller derby that we are witnessing, and it's just mind-blowing to me to get to see. And what's super cool is warming up on the other track over there is some history of roller derby. The Tucson Saddle Tramps hosted the first ever tournament, so what you're seeing here was basically the creation of the brilliant minds of Tucson roller derby who are right over there, and they actually had the very first junior roller derby team in existence, the Tucson Derby Brats, I want to say. I'm going to have to find that out.
Okay, that sounds right to me.
But I actually won a pair of the first ever Rydell roller derby skates created because there was a raffle to help raise money to fund the first ever junior derby league. Like, I'm just being tripped out right now. it's also very early for my brain to process all this awesome, but it's just so cool to see like the history of how junior roller derby started and watching the future right here. I'm a little verklempt.
Separated by a thin black curtain. All right, action ready to resume. Number 101 on the green team is Goldilocks. And jamming for a minor threat is Powderkeg Meg, number 5. Each team with one skater in the right out penalty box. Lead jam to Goldilocks.
So Goldilocks picks up his first 5 points of this jam. That is a RollerCon Grand Slam. Bobby, we got a penalty being assessed.
Yeah, that's an illegal contact on green number 123, Pink Nightmare. Some of the names of the penalties have changed, but the game is the same. There is nothing that is now legal that wasn't legal before. There's nothing illegal now that used to be legal, but some of the classifications and names of the penalties have changed. So you're going to hear us talking about illegal position instead of out of play, illegal hit instead of blocking out of bounds. 79-57, we have Iron Man and Sir Smarticus on that Metro PCS jammer line. No, it's 126. We got an awesome sauce. Thank you for pointing that out.
That's right. Even I was like, nah, dude, that's 126, not 26. So yeah, that is awesome sauce on the track. Lots of whistles being blown at the same time. We're going to try to see what is up right there. Awesome Sauce calls the jam after picking up a RollerCon Grand Slam. 5 more points added to the tally of Quad City.
So 27 points separate these two teams. Not long ago, it was only 5 points. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to play. Now, you were talking about when the skaters came in, you could just see the exuberance on their face. One of the things that strikes me is when the skaters come in, I forget that I'm watching junior derby. The caliber and skill by these junior skaters is almost equivalent to that of the adult counterparts.
Well, and actually a lot of these juniors do skate with adult counterparts, which is really amazing and also a little mind-blowing. When you're a 39-year-old on the track and you line up with, say, Tinkerbell, out there. She just did a great flip-out hit to the outside. She's in green right now, green 14. Green also picking up lead jammer, ladies man. It's just mind-blowing to watch them skate at an adult level. They're phenomenal. 5 more points on the board for Quad City. That is another RollerCon Grand Slam. Waiting patiently for that call off because timing is everything when you have a game that's back and forth, super close. But yeah, another 9 points added to Quad City.
Yeah, burn it off that clock. That's a little bit of strategy right there. Quad City knocking on the century mark door. These teams are skating for rankings. The outcome of this does matter in terms of Junior Roller Derby Association rankings. The Junior Roller Derby Association Championships and World Cup are going to be in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, July 20th to 24th.
So jamming for the first time today is Lil Psycho, number 75 in green, but she's facing off against a new jammer in green, Bulletproof, who grabbed the lead jammer for Quad City. That's a RollerCon Grand Slam high in the sky. Big takeout right there. Oh, the pivot.
Sasquatch. Earning that name.
So we do have a new jammer in gray. That is Sir Smarticus.
Destruction being called on the green skater that's leading. That is number 3. Kidno War on Pack Destruction. Nice block by Sasquatch, forcing the jammer to the infield. Nice block at the top of the back by that green 2 wall. That's going to make Sir Smarticus go all the way to the back of the pass. 4-point pass picked up by Bulletproof. Nice block at the back of the pack, forcing Bulletproof to the ground.
Oh, a mouth guard violation I just heard.
Yeah, illegal procedure called on Bulletproof, the Quad City Jammer. And that's full 2 minutes. The clock, the jam ends of its natural times out.
66 on the board for Minor Threat, 102 for Quad City. 9s across the board on that last jam for each jammer.
Quad City up over the century mark. Put your hands together for Quad City. Bulletproof going to jam 2 jams in a row, starting this one from the Rydell penalty box. Bloody Knuckles going to take advantage from Minor Threat. Direction of play penalty sends Gray 52 to the penalty box.
And that's actually Bloody Knuckles' first jam as well, so we're getting some fresh jammer legs this morning.
And a track cut called on Bloody Knuckles. And Bulletproof had just stood, so it's going to be about 22 seconds worth of penalty sat by Bulletproof, by Bloody Knuckles.
All right, so that is a star pass completed to Goldie Knox.
Gray 82 called on a track cut. That is Comet to the Rydell penalty box.
Goldie Knox doing a stellar job of staying on his skates on the outside, picking up a RollerCon Grand Slam, another 5 points for Quad City.
Deftly matriculated through that back stretch for another RollerCon Grand Slam. Bloody Knuckles were able to get around Tanker Bell. 4 more points picked up by Goldie Knox. Illegal contact is the call on green 4 of who started the jammer. That's Bulletproof, who started as jammer. Two 2-minute jams in a row. 120 to 70, a 50-point lead. And we have an official review requested by Minor Threat. Hey, if you need your bout makeup done, then be sure to visit Upkept Kisses in the Vendor Village for all your lip sense and scene gents needs.
We have done that.
All right, so the update, thank you so much to our officiating staff. The official review is simply being used as a timeout.
Okay. Is everything downloaded?
I think I overheard Val Capone and Chloroform Cupcake confirm that 18-point jam is the high jam of the game. And represents nearly 10% of Quad City's score. In fact, it represents 15% of Quad City's score. And that 7 points by Minor Threat accounts for 10% of their score. So Minor Threat increasing their score by about 10%. and Quad City improving their score by a full 15%. Out on the line now we have Powder Keg Meg from Minor Threat, and that is number 126. Awesome Sauce. Awesome Sauce has lead jam. Nice move on the inside. Picks up 5 points. Picks up 5 points. On the track, we have ladies man going up against Smarticus. Ladies man has lead jammer and just completes that initial scoring pass. 4 points for ladies man. That's a 5-point pass for ladies man. Illegal procedure call on number 536. That is Sir Smarticus on the illegal procedure. So this is all about Derby Power Jam for ladies man. Ladies man is a grand slam and 2 points away from making this a 2-1 margin. Track cut called on Gray Skater. Quad City is sitting on a dozen points. Multiplayer block called on a Gray Skater. Only 2 blockers on the track right now for Minor Threat. And Ladies Man has put this more than a 2-1 margin. 149-73 and going. And this now becomes the highest jam of the game with 24 points.
This is also the highest scoring jam for a single jammer. That 18-point jam was shared previously between Bulletproof and Goldilocks. So killer moves by Ladies Man.
Four points. So halftime finds the score 157-82. Minor Threat picking up 9 points makes this less than a 2-1 margin, but it's pretty close. You got about 15 minutes. Go patronize the vendors, get yourself something to eat and drink, and make your way back for the second half of Quad City versus Minor Threat here at the 2018 Midwest BrewHaHa.
what we're gonna do after this one. See Jack's. Yeah, see Jack's
Tables like this that would have been an impulsion here.
like that.
Well, no, this is done. I have enough cards. That's 6 plus the one in the camera.
There you go. And yeah, your envelopes are over there already. Just remember to wipe down your using that. I was gonna be out with The thing is, though, we can start doing like, write that down in between like the animation and stuff like that. Hey Scott, you got your cards.
Actually, I have that one, but I mean, at this rate, everything that's not done is either a computer in one way or another. It's either in the trash or it's on your hard drive.
We are less than 2 minutes away from the second period of Quad City versus Minor Threat. The Quad City Orphan Brigade out of Davenport, Iowa, and the Minor Threat Misfits out of Chesterfield, Missouri. Score showing 157 to 82. Looking briefly at the penalty situation, one skater from Minor Threat with 5 penalties. That is number 2, the captain, Bat Hit Crazy, with 5 penalties. 2 skaters from Minor Threat with 4 penalties. They are number 55, Bloody Knuckles, and number 82, Comet. For Quad City, also 2 skaters with 4 penalties. Number 1124 is Hedrick, and number 26 is Iron Man. Everybody else has 3 penalties or fewer, although for Quad City there are several skaters with 3 penalties. On Minor Threat, there are no skaters with 3 penalties, only 2 or 1. Quad City kind of distributing their penalties more evenly than Minor Threat is.
It's always good to have an even distribution of penalties.
Absolutely. Keeps you from fouling out of the game. If you have someone with foul troubles, you can send someone else in who doesn't have as many fouls.
Whoa, T-Rex Lex is throwing out penalties. She just gave me 7 penalties. I'm sorry, apparently I just fouled out of the game, guys. My derby daughter just told me to go to the locker room. Woof.
In Oprah fashion, you get 7 penalties, and you get 7 penalties. The Orthopedic Institute of Wisconsin and Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital, the proud safe skate sponsor of this year's Midwest BrewHaHa. That's the Orthopedic Institute of Wisconsin. To start this second period, we have Sir Smarticus and Disgracer. Sir Smarticus picking up lead jammer for Minor Threat. I believe this is the first jam for Disgracer.
You are correct, my friend. This is the first time we've seen her jamming for Quad City. Smarticus being taken out. Nice work by the captain. That is Jack Skatington. Gotta live a good Nightmare Before Christmas reference. So Smarticus is out of the pack. Oh, a track cut for Disgracer going to the Rydell penalty box.
Great move by Sir Spartacus. There was a equipment issue. Sir Spartacus stepped off the track, fixed their equipment, and got back in.
So Smarticus calling the jam, icing Disgracer in the penalty box.
So they're going to be able to, Minor Threat's going to be able to start with an All About Derby power jam. Hey, if you switch to Metro PCS, you can get 4 free smartphones. Coverage is not available in some areas. You have to require new lines, and during congestion, the fraction of customers using more than 35 gigs per month may reduce notice speeds. Video stream up to 480p, and there's no tethering. That's Metro PCS. Darth Maul now out on the line for Minor Threat going up against Disgracer. Disgracer starting from the penalty box, but picking up lead jammer.
Oliver gets tossed into the infield. They have to go behind the pivot in green.
Yeah, nice hit by Tankerbell.
Those are the kind of hits that Tankerbell is well known for. The ones that look real nice but feel real mean.
Got a high block coming in on one of the Minor Threat skaters. That is a Willicon Grand Slam, the second for Disgracer.
There was a star pass completed. So the one and only Powder Keg Meg is your jammer of record.
Powder Keg Meg blasts through the pack for a 5-point pass.
But I do love that Darth Mauliver and Powder Keg Mag both have the rainbow connection in their choice of socks. Disgracer already on 20 points scored, looking to pick up a few more. Trying to get past that last blocker at the top of the pack that's clipped to the outside.
Great effective block by Minor Threat there. Good bridging as well, keeping everybody in play.
Yeah, excellent track awareness.
$25 points put up by Quad City right there. Makes the score 186-91. Just over a 2-1 margin. $25 minutes and change left to play here in the game. Jamming right now, number 101 on the green team is Goldilocks. And jamming for the gray team, little KK. Goldilocks picks up lead jammer for Quad City. Direction of play penalty sends one of the Quad City skaters to the Rydell penalty box.
Knox picking up 5 more points on that last pass. Another RollerCon Grand Slam. Around the outside, let's see how many points he picked up this time. That's another RollerCon Grand Slam.
Nice hit at the top of the pack by the green pivot. Awesome sauce. Misconduct being sent in. Green skater leaving on a misconduct. That's number 123, Pink Nightmare. Got a back block coming in. Who's leaving on the back block?
That's going to be Goldie Knox. Goldie Knox going to the Rydell penalty box for the Orphan Brigade.
Goldie Knox had been lead jam. Now we got a start pass by the gray team. New jammer for the great team is Bloody Knuckles.
Nice hustle to the penalty box from T-Rex Lex.
Illegal contact is the call on the gray skater that's leading.
And that's going to be a direction of gameplay assessed to the pivot in green. 126. Awesome sauce.
And with 15 points, Quad City is up over the 2-century mark, 201 to 96. Minor Threat knocking on the door of the century mark. Let's give some love for our coaches and volunteers, all these people helping these junior skaters. Ladies man picking up lead jammer right now for Quad City. 5:36, Sir Smarticus jamming for Minor Threat. Ladies man picks up a small slam off 4 points. 4 points. And calls the jam. 4 more points picked up by Quad City, puts them at 205. Minor Threat City at 96. Both teams have used 1 timeout. Both teams have their official review for this period remaining, and both timeouts. Coaches for the green team are Diamond, Darth Vader, and Pocahontas. Coaches for Minor Threat are Pink, Tori, Corpse, and Scarlet. Here we go, ladies man jamming for Quad City. Bat Hit Crazy jamming for the Minor Threat Misfits.
Yeah, it's the first time that Bat's been jamming.
That's crazy. And Crazy picks up the lead jam. Illegal contact is the call on the green jammer. Oh, misconduct. 2 penalties, a misconduct and an illegal contact. So a full minute will be spent in the penalty box by ladies man. Back block is the call on the great pivot. Hey, a 15-point jam by Bat Hit Crazy going back for more. That puts the Minor Threat Misfits up over the century mark.
We're going to wait for the point tally, but it looks like 4 of those RollerCon Grand Slams on the board for Minor Threat. That's going to be the highest amount of points scored in a single jam by a Minor Threat jammer. Nice job by Bat Hit Crazy, picking up 20 points.
And we have an official review by Quad City. Quad City requesting and receiving an official review. Head to Classic Slice for the best pizza in Milwaukee. Specialties including build your own gluten-free or vegan pizzas. Buy the slice means Classic Slice and offers something for everyone. Show your BrewHaHa badge or ticket stub and receive $2 off your meal. They are located at 2797 South Kinnickinnick Avenue in the Bayview neighborhood.
I can't say this enough. Classic Slice is my favorite pizza in Milwaukee. It is the best pizza in Milwaukee. And I feel like as a New Yorker for you and a Chicagoan for me, we know a little something about pizza.
Yeah, that says a lot. An endorsement from a Chicagoan about another city's pizza.
Well, and don't get me wrong, I love a good deep dish pie every now and again, my friend. But Classic Slice is just a giant slice the size of your head of deliciousness. And I was in there on Thursday night, and I took our good friend Go-Go Boots, the announcer with the Minnesotan accent. She lives in Minnesota, but she's from the UK. And she was shocked at how delicious, like, pizza, we just like had a beautiful moment over pizza the size of our head. And the person at the counter was like, you know how big our slices are? I was like, yep, give me two.
As big as a bed sheet.
Yeah, and I was happy to eat it all. And then I was very happy to pass out in my hotel. I was on a pizza high, it was fabulous. And also, Classic Slice is owned by a Brew City Bruiser OG, one of the very first Brew City Bruisers, Rhodey Foster. She owns Classic Slice. So not only are they supporting roller derby, but you're supporting a roller derby owned business by going to Classic Slice.
How about that? You can have your picnic on Kinnickinnick with a slice of pizza at Classic Slice. So the official review was called by Quad City purely for clarification. They wanted to clarify the points and the penalties that had previously happened. On further review, no changes were made, so Quad City will lose its official review. Well, they're only clarifying anyway. And 20 points by minor threat puts them at 116, 205 to 116, 20 minutes and 51 seconds left to play in the period.
So Awesome Sauce is over here cheering for one of the Team United roller derby skaters. Luna 242 is Awesome Mom. Got to give a little love to Luna. Yeah?
All right.
Not only is she a bomb skater, but she parents 3 junior skaters. She's starting her own roller derby team.
Ladies man started from the Rydell penalty box. Powder Keg Mag was out there on the Metro PCS jammer line. And Powder Keg Mag picks up lead jammer for minor threat. Illegal position is the call on the minor threat skater that's reporting to the penalty box. Jam is quickly called. Is it nothing?
That
No
is
points for the green team.
0-0 on that scoreboard. That's the first time that's happened in this second period.
I think we had only one in the first period as well, and it was early in the first period. Jam number 5 of the first period. My vantage point's kind of skewed. Can you catch the jammers now?
That is Goldilocks and Sir Smarticus that started off on that Metro PCS jam line. Goldilocks picking up the lead jammer for Quad City.
California Roll heading to that Rydell penalty box.
Lots of whistles being blown. We're going to see what happens. I see that Tanker Bell going to the penalty box for Quad City and Goldilocks calling the jam.
Yeah, 2 Quad City skaters reported to the penalty box. One was a direction of play. The one that was not Tanker Bell was a direction of play. Four more points added to that Quad City tally. Makes the score 209 to 116. Just under 19 minutes left to go. Number 101 is Goldilocks. And jamming for minor threat is Powder Keg Meg. Goldilocks picking up lead jammer for Quad City. Nice block by number 5 on the green team. That's disgracer. But Patakagmeg able to withstand the blow. 4-point pass picked up by Goldenox. Goldenox calls the jam, picking up 5 more points beforehand. Patakagmeg has a brief sit down on the infield, talks things over with the official, but heads back to their bench without any further confab. 218 to 116, a 102-point lead for Quad City. Quad City scoring early and Orphan. Sir Smarticus jamming for Minor Threat. Ladies man picking up lead jammer for Quad City. Nice block at the top of the pack by the Minor Threat pivot.
So Smarticus is out of the pack now, but ladies man already racking up another 5 points. That's a RollerCon Grand Slam for Quad Cities. Ladies man as he calls the jam.
$107-point lead for Quad City. 17 minutes left to play in the game. Up next on this track, we have the Orangeville Misfit Militia against the Kalamazoo Derby Darlings Kill Stars. So we're having Misfits now, and then Misfits right after this. Back-to-back Misfit matchups. Goldenox on the line for Quad City. California Roll jamming for Minor Threat. Goldenox picks up lead jammer. Multiplayer block sent in. Who's leaving on that multiplayer? Nobody yet. And legal procedure as well. On number 4 on the green team. That's bulletproof.
And if you're enjoying watching this junior roller derby bout, I got to remind you that at 2 p.m. we're going to see the team in green and purple taking on the Quad City Orphan Brigade, taking on the Brew City Bruisers Micro Bruisers. So that's going to be our second juniors game of the day at 2 p.m.
And then one more juniors game tomorrow at least.
Yep. They are also, Minor Threat will be facing off versus the Brew City Bruisers Micro Bruisers at 2 p.m. tomorrow right here on track 1.
Ladies man picking up a 4-arm penalty as the jammer. So this is going to be a all about Derby power jam for Lokeke. Jenga on turn number 4. Low block is the call on the Minor Threat pivot. That's Eater of Worlds. Play a flip after let it go. Little KK picks up lead jammer for the Minor Threat Misfits. Nice block on the outside by number 173. That's Radioactive.
One more point added for Quad City. So 116 Minor Threat, 225 Quad City, 14 minutes and 41 seconds to go.
That's 2 1-point jams in a row. I have a timeout, official timeout.
Oh, it appears as though Lil KK is going to be starting from the Rydell penalty box. We'll try to get an update for you as to why she ended up in the Rydell penalty box.
If you're looking for a classy, stylish wine bar offering unique bottles, artful cheeses, chocolates, and charcuterie, head over to the Indulge Wine Bar. Show your BrewHaHa badge or ticket stub and buy one, get one beer, a glass of wine or cocktail. Indulge Wine Bar is located at 708 North Milwaukee Street.
All right, so we're still going to try to get that update as to why Lil KK is sitting in the Rydell penalty box, but unopposed, starting a bit farther back off the Metro PCS jam line. That is Goldie Knox.
Full start, I believe, is the call on the put it.
And that's going to be a track cut is why Lil KK is sitting in the penalty box.
False start was a warning, not a penalty, and so the skater was waved back onto the track on a false start.
Goldie Knox did grab lead jammer, and another 5 points.
Grade 2 all in the back of the pack, forcing Goldie Knox to the outside.
There's a star pass to Smarticus.
And another 5-point pass for Goldie Knox. Spectacular hit heading into turn number 2. Another 5-point pass for a 4-point pass for Goldie Knox. Three grand slams and a small slam, and Goldie Knox going back for more. Forearm is the call on grade 2. The captain back hit crazy.
So that's 23 more points added to the scoreboard for Quad City, courtesy of Goldie Knox.
Is that the highest jam of the half?
No, actually, that was in the second jam by Disgracer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Disgracer started out the period as a new jammer for Quad City, went to the box in the first jam for a track cut, sat in the box and said, I can only imagine she said to herself, I'm going to do some serious damage, and picked up 25 points on that very next jam.
Out on the track right now, we have Powder Keg Meg for Minor Threat and Awesome Sauce for Quad City. Powder Keg Meg explodes through for a lead jammer. Oh, and Awesome Sauce is in the penalty box. I mean, Rydell penalty box on a track cut. So this is an all-about dirty power jam for Powder Keg Meg. 5 points picked up by Powder Keg Meg. Makes the score 248 to 121. Just over a 2-1 margin in favor of Quad City. 11 minutes and change left to play. Photo booth hours are from noon to 6 all 3 days. Compliments of Brew City Bruisers. Find them on Facebook or Instagram at #BHH2018. Follow them at I_production_required on Instagram for highlights. Out on track right now, we have Goldilocks for Quad City. Scoreboard showing a lead for Minor Threat. Who was that lead? That is number 538. That was the jammer for the grade.
Sir Smarticus, actually, 536. Grab that lead jammer for Minor Threat.
3 points for each team makes the score 251 to 124. Patakeg Meg now lining up against Goldilocks on that Metro PCS jammer line. And Goldilocks picking up lead jammer for Quad City.
Goldilocks doing back-to-back jams multiple times in this second half.
Illegal procedure called on the Minor Threat pivot. Leg block called on the green skater that's leading. That is a new taxonomy leg block on number 5901. That's the penny pincher sitting in the right up penalty box. 10 points picked up by Quad City. 13 points picked up by Quad City. Makes the score 264 to 124. Ladies man and little KK out on the line, out on that Metro PCS jammer line. Jam number 16 of the second period is underway.
Nice force out to the infield by the wall of green. T-Rex Lex bouncing little KK to the inside. Little KK bouncing off. Disgracer, the pivot. Five more points for Ladies Man.
Sneaks around the outside. Ladies Man is smooth.
Ladies Man forces his way through that wall of gray at the top of the pack for another RollerCon Grand Slam. Already picked up 15 points on this jam so far, but here comes little KK out of the pack and ready to score. Ladies Man jumps around the outside.
Nice job by T-Rex Lex opening up that outside lane by bottling up the gray skater.
Whistles being blown. We're going to see what the call is.
Low block being sent in from the outside, but it might have been waved off. I don't see anybody leaving.
So 4 points also added. Another 5 points for Ladies Man. All right, we're going to see how many points on the last pass, but I can guarantee that that was the highest scoring jam of the day. 38 points on the board.
I don't know if we're done yet. That might go up even more.
I don't know. Goldilocks is on the line, ready to say, all right, I see your 38.
Raise your 38. I wasn't here yesterday. Is that the highest score of the tournament?
Of the juniors division so far, yes.
There you go. Well played. 302, Quad City up over the tri-century mark.
So now let's take a look back to the scoring that we have. That 32-point monster jam in the first period was also Ladies Man. So 32 in the first, and he said, that's just not enough, you guys. I'm going to go 38 in the second. Killer job by Ladies Man. But a lot of it, again, was because of the offense of his teammates. Like we said, T-Rex Lex opening that door by keeping that gray at bay. Excellent work by Green in assisting Ladies Man, killing it with 38 points on that last jam.
70 points in those 2 jams alone accounts for nearly a quarter of the Quad City score.
I don't think I've scored 70 points in 14 years of roller derby. I just want you to know that, Ladies Man. 14 years of roller derby, and I have not scored 70 points. You did 70 points just in 2 jams. What are you doing to me, bro? All right, sorry, it's early. Had to get that off my chest, y'all. Way to kill it, brother. Great job.
We're in an official timeout right now. Let me tell you a little bit about Sobelman's. They are a unique Milwaukee culinary experience featuring world-famous Bloody Marys, including the insane chicken breast, which comes with a whole fried chicken on top of your glass.
I know you want to say chicken breast because that's what people would think to eat fried chicken, but it's actually called chicken beast.
Chicken beast, I
because
stand
it
corrected.
literally is a chicken, a fried chicken on top of a Bloody Mary. That's insanity, dude.
They do.
Love Milwaukee.
And you can enjoy the Sobelman's experience today and receive 20% off your order by showing your badge or ticket stub to claim the offer. The locations are at 1900 West St. Paul Avenue and 1601 West Wells Street on the Marquette University campus.
The Sobelman's on St. Paul is en route to Miller Park. And there was a point in my life where myself and some friends were going to a Cubs game at Miller Park. I'm sorry, a Brewers game that the Cubs were playing at. And I heard that there was a man versus food challenge, and I was like, well, has any ladies ever done it? And they said, no woman has ever won it. Right here, right here. I love Sobelman's. Yeah, it's true, it's true. I'm a man versus food champion at Sobelman's. Somewhere on the wall, there's a picture of me eating 5 burgers at once. Milwaukee, I love you.
Got some wonderful raffle items. If you want to go to RollerCon 2018, enter the raffle for a chance to win some MVP passes. See the Brew City Bruisers merch table for details. $302 to 128 is the score on the board. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to play in the period. Sir Smarticus and Goldilocks on the line. And Goldilocks picks up lead jam for Quad City. Illegal contact is the call on the Quad City Jammer. So this jam will go to full. Jam will go to full 2 minutes. Nice skip move by Sir Smarticus, picking up 5 points for the Minor Threat Misfits. Threes are wild on the scoreboard, 302 to 133. Nice move, getting through that pack for another 5 points.
Yeah, excellent maneuvering to pick up that RollerCon Grand Slam. But hot on Smarticus' tail, 4 points awarded to Goldilocks. Smarticus with a beautiful apex jump, staying on that 1 foot, picking up 4 more points for Minor Threat.
Goldilocks responds with 4 points as well. Both jammers powerless to stop the action. Goldilocks finds the outside line while Smarticus is forced to the infield. Low block is the call on green number 3. Kitten of War to that right penalty box on the low block. So 3 more points picked up by Quad City brings them up to 15. Minor Threat picks up 18. 33 points scored in this jam. Score is 317 to 146 in favor of Quad City. 4 minutes and change left to play in the game. Can we get some love for our referees and non-skating officials? Show some love for the officiating
You're
crew.
officially awesome, officials. You're officially awesome, officials.
On the line, we have Ladies Man at Powder Keg Meg. Ladies Man picks up lead jammer for the Orphan Brigade. Nice jump move by Ladies Man. 5-point pass. Another 4 points added by Ladies Man.
He just wants to say, you know, hey Val, here's another goal you'll never achieve, and there's 4 points. That was 5 points picked up by Ladies Man. So I'm pretty sure his jersey number of 354 is what he is trying to get on the scoreboard. Close. 14 points so far on this jam. Hey, guess what? Another 4 points for Ladies Man.
Another 5-point pass up to 23 points. Nice block, forcing Ladies Man to the outside. Goes back to the back stretch to re-engage. 4 points picked up by the Powder Keg Men. Meg's second 4-point jam.
Another 4 points on the board for Ladies Man. 27 total in this jam. Powder Keg Meg hitting the back of Sasquatch. Ladies Man taking to the outside. Great blocking by Little Psycho and Comet.
Stop block is the call on green 0-2 just before the whistles blow. That's T-Rex Lex to the right of the penalty box for a directional play penalty.
Oh, only 31 points in one jam for Ladies Man. Ugh, he must be tired. Just kidding. Excellent work, Ladies Man, as per usual. 31 points.
Under 2 minutes left to play. Timeout being indicated.
Okay, so my good friend Chloroform Cupcakes here is helping us with stats tracking as we go, because obviously 8 a.m. does not work very well for my brain. So I just had to ask her. I was like, so how many jams ago was that 38-point jam for Ladies Man? Guess what? 2 jams ago, that kid just scored 38 points. And now, I'm sorry, that skater just scored 38 points. So yeah, 31 points. Pretty excellent coming off of a 38-point jam. Oh my gosh, hashtag jammer goals.
Sir Smarticus on the line for Minor Threat. Goldilocks on that Metro PCS jammer line for Quad City. That timeout was charged to Quad City. Green 5 clockwise, and lead jam goes to Goldilocks. High block is the call on the green skater that's leading.
That is Jack Skatington. A Rollercon Grand Slam for Goldie Knox.
Nice blocking by Hedrick at the top of the pack. Really an army of one.
That's kind of what Hedrick does. All the way with AJ, man. Tossing people into the infield is kind of his specialty. And now he's with his tag team partner, T-Rex Lex, on the track.
Failure to reform is the call on Hedrick. Points picked up by Smarticus. It is 362 to 161. Jammers both picking up 4-point passes. And the jam is called. We have an official review called by minor threat. Stops the clock with 16 minutes left in the game. 18 points brings Quad City up to 366. 8 points brings minor threat up to 175. Scoreboard adjustment right there. Now it's 20 for Quad City, makes it 368 to 165. 16 seconds left to play in the game. 16 seconds left to play in the game. Head over to Sun Kia Vietnamese restaurant for 15% off your entire bill. Featuring banh mi sandwiches and pho noodles, Sun Kia is Milwaukee's source for the freshest Vietnamese cuisine. Show your badge or ticket stub to receive this exclusive discount offer. Sun Kia is located at 222 West Wall Street. And if you're looking for how to spell it, if you want to enter it into your telephone, it's X-A-N-K-I-A. X-A-N-K-I-A. Sun Kia Vietnamese restaurant. And while we've got these young kids out on the track, let's talk about the Brat House, the Milwaukee Brat House.
The Brat House?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, hey, words are hard, but that's okay. It's early. Right, everybody? It's early. Who thinks it's early?
I was making a little...
Yep, all the Derby parents are like, this is too early.
That's junior Derby joke.
I'm pretty sure that's why the Orphan Brigade has like the neon green shirts, so we'll all like wake up.
Wake up. Anyway, the Milwaukee Brat House features the most authentically Milwaukee menu in the city. From brats to local beers, come down and grab a taste of Milwaukee. Get a discount with your badge or ticket stub. You'll get a free tap beer, bottled beer, or well cocktail. They are located 1 block east of the arena at 1013 North Old World 3rd Street.
All right, we're going to have an update here in just a second for you, but we do have a lead jammer. Here we have a ladies' man, and what could be the last jam of the game did get lead jam, but forearm going to the penalty box. Cakes, what's that update? Well, Gray was asking for an expulsion on a green player. Unfortunately, they do not retain the review as it wasn't observed.
Also gets a direction of penalty. I think the penalty that sent ladies' man to the penalty box nullified the lead jam call because Radioactive is now being indicated as the lead jammer. Correct.
Correct.
Track cut being called at the top of the pack. That's number 1, 2, 3 on the track cut. Pink Nightmare.
Oh, and we also have a penalty on ladies' man.
So a power jam and all about Derby power jam for Bloody Knuckles. 5 more points picked up by Minor Threat. Nice block, forcing the jammer to the infield. Illegal contact called right before the game clock expires. We're going to throw maybe some more points up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we're going to wait for that final official score, but let's just remind you that the team in green and purple, who will take the win in this game, the Quad City Orphan Brigade, plays here again on track 1, 2 p.m. today against the Brew City Bruisers, Micro Bruisers. And the fantastic Minor Threat in gray will be playing the Brew City Bruisers, Micro Bruisers tomorrow on this track, also at 2 p.m. So we just want to say thank you so much to all of you for joining us on this fabulous first game of our second day of the 2018 Midwest BrewHaHa. Again, much love to all the skaters on the track, all the coaches, of course all the officials, but definitely to all the parents that support their children playing roller derby. I cannot thank you enough for being so supportive and wonderful to guide your children to do this crazy sport that is the best damn sport on the planet. Thank you so much for supporting them in this endeavor. And here we have the victorious team. We're gonna wait for that final score. The Quad City Orphan Brigade is going to take the win. 173 to 368 is your final. Congrats again to the Minor Threat for an excellent showing. We're going to see them tomorrow. I've been Val Capone with Bobby Narco and Chloroform Cupcake. We're going to get the next game to you live here on the track at 10 a.m. Orangeville Misfit Militia versus Kalamazoo Derby Darling Killstar. See you then.
See you on the Derbs.